Hey, welcome back. I'm so glad you've decided to spend part of your day drawing with me. We're on day 11. Can you believe that? Day 11. I'm just checking my recording and making sure it's recording. And I have my cool, awesome collaborator in creativity, Emily, here. Emily, how do I know I'm recording? Is it recording?
It is recording.
Cool. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, here's a plug.
Yay.
Right here, Art with Albright. You'll find that she and I try to go into productions at least a couple times a month together to help motivate and encourage creativity. It's fun to produce with other artists. I want you to log on and check out her drawings. They're just adorable. They're wonderful. So subscribe to hers. All right, she made me a little button here, a little share button. Thank you, Emily, by the way. Isn't that cool? So you guys share. Look at that. When you you share on YouTube, right?
Yes.
So on YouTube, if you like these lessons, click share and share it. My goal, of course, is to get, 1 million subscribers. Okay, how about 100,000 subscribers? I have 10,000 subscribers now, and my goal this year is 100,000 subscribers. Love to have you guys draw with me. So here's day 11. Now, I wanted to show you, I have a Chinese version of my You Can Draw in 30 Days book, and I couldn't find this one, so I was going to use this one today as our lesson, but then I found that one. But I wanted to show you, I have a Russian version and a Korean version. So this is the lesson we're doing today. See that? That says day 11, advanced cylinders. Did you? Right? I think it's advanced stack cylinder or something. I hope you've subscribed to my YouTube. Please subscribe, and please make sure you're taking this 30-day drawing challenge. This is day 11. And the whole goal here, you cool creative artist, is to see if Professor Bill can draw in 30 days. This is advanced level cylinders, day 11. Now, here's what we did in the actual lesson. Now, I'm not going to do the actual lesson. This is really cool. The hole's going to buy. I'm not going to do exactly what we have in the book. I want you still to be able to discover, explore, and create with the book. Next lesson is going to be constructed with cubes. What we're going to do is something similar to that. Now, again, friend me on Facebook. Look for the three birds. Mark Kistler, send a friend. My picture's right down here. Picture of me right down here. See, I'm like, that's me, right? Picture. And friend me on Facebook, and I'll send you, or I'll keep you updated on my Comic-Con visits, my school visits, my university workshops, and my postings on YouTube here. All right, here we go. Day 11. Let's get busy. So here we go. My 30-day, and it doesn't have to be sequential, obviously, since it's taken me more than a year with Professor Bill. Thank you, Professor Bill, you relentless, optimistic supporter, enthusiast. He's never given up on these. It's been over a year, but we're going to get all 30. My 30-day drawing challenge. All right, so today we're going to do advanced cylinders. So this is day 11. Day 11. And on this one, I like the idea. Let's have it popping out again. Let's do that here. Let's do that. Let's have this guy popping out. Day 11. And let me focus it. Get it focused there so you can see a little bit better. All right, now following this line right here. See, I did these angles. It's kind of like bat. Let me darken. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I think that helps just a bit, yeah. All right, now don't go straight across. Follow this right here. Actually, now you are going to go straight across. One of the few times I'm actually going straight across for the thickness. I'm just going to follow this down here. And it tucks behind. And the sun's coming from over here, so let's shade. Day 11. Woo! Woot, woot. Day 11 of our 30-day drawing challenge. Now, every day, around 2 o'clock Central Time, my goal is to go live with my tool. See, I put my phone, I use this, and I go on my phone no matter where I'm at. And I go live on Facebook. So that's why I say if you're friends with me on Facebook, you friend me with look for the three birds. I go live. I do a little 10-minute introduction to day 11. So, and then day 12, day 13. I'll be doing that for as often as I can. And technology, and then my battery limit. My battery's charged enough. because I travel a lot. So my 30-day drawing challenge, day 11. Yes, and this title is Advanced. Should we use this one again? Here, write this. Here, day 11. Okay, write that title right there. That's what I want you to write. Day 11. I'll look over at this one. Make sure I get the right title. That this was last one. You did that one, right? You did 10. Then here's 11, which is Advanced Level Cylinders. So let's write that out here. And I'm going to put a piece of wood across that so I can see it. Advanced Level Cylinders. Yes, that's going to be really good. So let's go ahead. I just want to get my pencil warmed up. Just get some circles. Just get some foreshortened circles. Practice some of these foreshortened circles. Can you guys do some of these? Just practice. Just put a whole bunch. Put 2 dots and then connect it. Put 2 dots, connect it. Just fill up. Let's do a whole bunch of these foreshortened 2 dots, connect it. We're going to be using a whole ton of these foreshortened circles today. Now, the reason we're learning how to draw advanced level cylinders is to practice and really, really instinctually drawing with instinct. Okay, here, let's put this, write this down here, would you? Put I-C-E, right, ice, and then put a little square around it, and then make a little shadow box. Okay, ice. I want to build up your drawing instinct. That's what we're practicing these ideas over and over and over again. When you practice and you get more instinctual with your drawing, which means, let's say you want to draw a house, you don't have to sit and ponder and worry about where to put the basic shapes. You instinctually know where to start, where to position on your paper, and how to just get the shape started. It also builds up your drawing confidence and your drawing enthusiasm. It's a self-perpetuating success wheel. The more drawing skill you build through practice, the more instinctual you'll be, the more confident you'll be, and the more enthusiastic you'll be. So you're going to be cool as ice. So for the lesson here, we're going to do the lesson. Let's draw a little frame, a little picture frame. Draw a little picture frame. Let me zoom out here so you can see my page as it's developing. Now in the book, we draw a really cool whole bunch of different buildings and flying hover. It's a really great shape. What we're going to draw is something a little different, a little simpler. I think I'll draw over to the left down here. Let's start the one down here. Put 2 dots far apart and draw the foreshortened circle. We're going to draw a few of these towers that we're going to learn and talk about overlapping and how to put one object in front of another object, how to blend the shading. Now watch this. I'm going to move this next cylinder over just a bit to overlap it. Put 2 dots. So this one's going to be closest. It's larger, it's lower. Going to get a little bit smaller, a little further away. I'm going to come up about halfway. See, about halfway right in the middle. I'm going to go up maybe a little past halfway, make this one just a little bit smaller. You can do a row of them. Okay? Coming down here. Okay, I'm going to make this one come out just a little bit smaller back here. See that? Almost to the edge of the paper. And then up here, look at, I'm going to do a little peekaboo, like a little step, a little teeny tiny peekaboo. You like that one? Now, I like that what's happening here is coming down. So let's take this one. Let's put a giant one down here. Watch. Put a dot here. I'm going to come in from here. Watch. See, that one goes off the end of it. So we have a row. Isn't that neat? Isn't that cool? So when we put the thicknesses, I start with my lowest one, my closest one, and move away from you. The whole goal of all 30 of these daily lessons, the whole goal of this entire book, you can draw in 30 days. The whole goal is to get you confident with your pencil and be able to transfer what's in your imagination, what you see in the world around you, onto a piece of paper, okay? Using your pencil like the computer mouse with the brain, right? How you interface with the computer. Now watch this right here. We're going to start with the lower one. This is placement. The near one's lower. Then this one, as it moves back, it tucks behind. That's one of those 12 words of drawing. I know you've written it before, but write it again. 12 Renaissance words plus 500 years of development and use and application plus 500 years equals 3D. Okay, I know you've written it, but now what's this whole book? Let's tuck it in here, come back here, tuck it back here. So how many of these 12 words are we using in this one right now? Well, here's one. We're using placement. This is lower, higher, 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 further away. Closer, farther, 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 farther. Here's another one. Overlapping. Overlapping. So the near one's closer. It's in front of. Some of these words have more power than other words. I don't know if you yourself grew up playing Pokemon, or your kids ever played Pokemon, or those magic cards with the different cards that had different powers when you attack and defend. Did you ever play with those little powers? They're really cool. I mean, I still love them. Well, the cards would have different attack powers, okay? Emily lived a very sheltered, very, I mean, I can't believe never heard of Pokemon or magic cards. All right, well, some of these words have more power than others. Overlapping has more power than placement. Shading has a lot of power, but not as powerful as size, and here things are larger. But overlapping is something that overpowers everything. You could put a little teeny tiny, watch this, just to show you something here, watch this. What if I put just a little tiny one over here? Look at little teeny tiny one. Doesn't matter, right? Watch. Little teeny one picking out here. Doesn't matter that it's smaller. It's in front of, see? See that one? It's in front of it. So it doesn't matter if this one's way bigger. This one still looks closer. Does that make sense? All right, and I'm moving up here, and then tuck it in here. Isn't that cool? All right, so now let's write here. So the idea is that you're creating an optical illusion. So 3D, let's do this, 3-D. That's the publishers told me that's the correct way to write it. 3D, 3 dimensions, equals the illusion of what? Do you guys remember? The illusion of depth, near and far. All right, the illusion of depth, D-E-P-T-H. Now, some people say 3D equals perspective, but it's not really perspective. Perspective is kind of a overall term for alignment, really. Perspective really is learning how to line things up to make them look like they're further away, like 2-point perspective, 1-point perspective. Perspective, actually, if you write this down, perspective equals alignment. Alignment of objects. Hope I spelled that right. Did I spell alignment right? I hate to misspell in front of all these. Alignment, like 2-point perspective, 1-point perspective, aligning up to a vanishing point, which we will get into in a later lesson. If you look back here, here's 1-point perspective, right? When we draw, here's the city. See, these are student drawings. You're going to learn how to do that. Here's 2-point perspective, learning how to draw like this tower right here. Okay, one of my favorite. Oh, look at the 2-point perspective, drawing the castle. So drawing perspective comes from the root word spec. Okay, the Latin word spec, which means to view or to see. So perspective really is to see, to view, illusion of depth. To perspective equal alignment, or to view depth. That's what it translates to, right? To view depth. Think of the glasses, as the term spectacles, right? Back in the early 1900s, they didn't call them glasses, they called them spectacles. To see, to view. Spectators, to see an event. Inspector, to see clues. Speculate, to see possibilities. So it's a wonderful root word. I just love that word spec. But some people confuse it for the definition of 3D, and it's not. It's kind of how do you say it? Amalgamation. It's a whole group. It's an umbrella term for everything. It's not just specifically for 3D. All right, sun's coming down here, so let's put the sun. I'm going to put the sun coming in from this direction off the direction here. Sun's coming down here, so I'm going to shade. 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 And then right here I'm going to shade. Now remember, these are different drawings. I still want you to use the book to draw lesson day 11. So let's get our wonderful Stompy. I have a choice. I have a new Stompy, or I have an old, used, all grimy one. I'm going to absolutely choose the grimy one. I love the ones that when they have lots left over. So look, I'm going to put a little shadow to separate this. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, well, good job, you guys. This is day 11. This is the video lesson. Now go to the book and do the book. Follow through the lesson. Do the bonus challenge lesson in the book. Look at the student examples. Please post your drawings on Facebook, okay? I'd love to have you. Make sure you tag me. Friend me first. Look for the 3 birds. Look for the picture of me right down here with 3 birds. Let me know if you've how you did on the lesson and if you're enjoying it, okay? So there you go. That's just a warm-up. Now we can do, just here. I'm going to do something here, and I'll let you finish this by yourself. I love this idea. Put a dot here. I'm going to do it light. Look, put a dot here. Put a dot here. Look at these. Put a dot here. It's getting smaller. Look at they get smaller and smaller. Look. They go back, way back. I'll let you do that on your own, all right? Well, thank you. Thank you for drawing with me. Day 11 of our 30 days, 30 drawing challenge. I hope go to the book now. Do your lesson 11 with the book, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 12. I'm proud of you guys. Good job.